looking like a baddie. I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, cause I run this whole block. Tip my hair, move my head, show the world I'm royalty. When I walk by, they be taking bows, cause they know I'm the queen, yeah. Move it, move it, groove it, groove it. They wanna know just how I do it when I do it, do it. I got that magic touch, it's a rush, coursing through my veins when I show up everybody.
Hola, mi gente. What's up, my peeps? Thank you so much for joining your girl Linda Lynn. It could be UTV. I want to know how everybody's doing tonight. I missed you guys. Just a reminder to please share the video. You know what I say, sharing is caring. And remember that we are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch, on Twitter. We are on Roku. And we are on Optimum online on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Right, Bobby? 10 a.m. 10 a.m. channel 115. Guys, yes, finally I am on Optimum TV. How exciting is that? So thank you all for all the love and support. You know, guys, I do this for you. So before we get to the goody stuff, let's just give out some birthday shout outs. And feliz cumpleaños, happy birthday. I think it's Sagittarius. Is anybody? No, correct me. Go on Facebook. Let's chit chat. I want to see who's on. And we can chit chat about what's been going on. How's everybody doing? What did we do this weekend? Bobby, what did you do this weekend? Did we have fun this weekend or what?
Oh boy, you want me on air again? And this is becoming a habit of yours.
I love it. I love to hear your voice. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna talk about what we had this weekend. Wasn't it fun?
Yes, it actually was. It was cute.
We had a pop-up event. Well, actually, you know, before we get to that, I want to tell you about something really, really cool that I did this weekend. And this goes to show you how sometimes things happen unexpectedly. You know, with something that I didn't know I was going to do, but I had an epiphany. You know, the dancing school that I go to, they had I bought a ticket to do a yoga puppy class. So at first I wasn't reading right. So I just kind of read it very briefly. And I thought it was like, you could do yoga with your puppy, right? I was like, oh my God, it's great. I'll take my little puppy. But it wasn't exactly that. It was that they were actually doing an adoption. So Ollie's Rescue Angels was actually having like an adoption day with the Cheeky Peach out in Ronkonkoma. Shout out to Jessica for having this amazing event. So when I went there, I saw these fascinating, cute little puppies that were running around. And I said, wow, wait, I just happened to have done an event the day before. I had a we had a pop-up event at Paradise Studios. And I still had some merchandise in the car. And I said, you know what? I think I want to go and donate. I want to donate some of the puppy clothes. So I actually went to my car and I picked out some little T-shirts, you know, so when they get adopted, they go out, and I felt so I don't like giving. I felt like I did something, you know, like it's my first time that I actually, you know, done something without even planning it. But Bobby, I have that video. Can we show that?
I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I thought I like you, that bitch. I do it all, and I'm around. You're scared to do me. I'm not. Long as you joking, now after me. I ain't got it. My bitch scheming, looting, hide your bodies. Long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. Tell the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How How can us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody's like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you.
How adorable was that? Oh my goodness. And if you didn't know, I recently launched my new business that is called K&L Paw Apparel, which is a doggy apparel business. And I'm so excited and so proud of it. So I am so honored and, to be able to support, especially such an amazing cause. So that was one of my greatest highlights of this weekend. But besides that, like I said, we had a pop-up shop event for the first time at Paradise Studios. And it was so cool. It was so amazing. I love to see my setup, everything, Bobby, I loved it. Bobby, do we have that video? I want to show that video. How cute and amazing was that? Thank you, Bobby. I want to say thank you so much for putting, having that. It gave me an experience. And thank you to Michelle. Michelle asked also, do we have a picture of her? I want to show my gratitude to her. She was so supportive. She got a couple of things for her fur baby, and I appreciate her so much. Disturbed and confused, check her out. But yeah, so that was a fun-filled weekend. But what we're gonna do now is gonna take a commercial break, and when we come back, I have an amazing show with you guys. I can't wait to introduce you. So when we come back, right after.
All right. Is everybody having a good time tonight or what? That's what I thought.
How amazing was that? Well, with no further ado, drum roll, please. My guests tonight, Matt and Angela, founder and owners of Gotham Event Space. Oh my
Yes.
God, thank you so much for
Hi.
joining me tonight.
Thank you for having us.
How are we feeling tonight?
We're feeling good.
Listen, I was earlier at the place. This, for those people that don't know, Gotham is an event space. Am I
Yes.
correct? It's
Yes.
out in Patchogue.
We're at
Hop
Hop
Hog.
Yes.
Excuse me, it's in Hop Hog. How did this even come about? How? Because you know what?
Funny
I know Chambers, right?
Of hell, yeah.
Of Hell. That is quite an attraction for Halloween for the past what?
It's the 11th year.
Yeah.
11th year.
11 years.
Yeah.
And when I came through today just to check out the space in the video, it is amazing. It is mind-blowing. Like I want you to explain exactly how did this come about? Starting from the name, the ideas, because every single thing in there was like spectacular, from like the details, the space alone,
Yeah.
It's
Who came up with this
massive.
idea when you first saw the place? Like,
So we've had the place as a baseball facility. It was an
Baseball.
indoor baseball facility for 20 years. Matt
wow.
owned it.
Okay.
We ran it together for the last about 10 years together, and we just decided to be done with
baseball.
Yeah, so really the whole facility was a baseball facility.
Oh, okay.
And then we got into the haunted house. So we had
a pop-up haunt.
a pop-up haunt.
So
Yes.
think of the massive size you saw today.
Yes.
Every year I had to knock that down, put it into 3 trailers in the back,
Yeah.
get the baseball place ready. Once June hit, rebuild everything. Once October ended, knock it down, rebuild it again from scratch every single year.
But what gave you the epiphany to say, "Oh, I'm gonna do"? Because it's kind of a stretch from
It's
when you have
weird, yeah.
baseball,
From-
so
Yeah, a baseball player
yeah.
to like a haunted house owner. Totally
Right.
different,
So first of all,
spectrums.
is that meant what you did? You were a baseball player.
I played pro ball for 8 years in the minor leagues.
Okay.
I was
Interesting.
after college. I got
Yeah.
drafted by the Phillies. I played with the Phillies for 7 years in the minor leagues.
Nice.
Trying to work my way up. Didn't quite get there. Decided, all right, let's go to the next thing. I opened up a baseball academy. I
Okay.
did that for actually 19 years.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, about a year and a half ago, I had a heart attack.
Oh,
And it was
No.
just the stress of owning a business for 19 years and the baseball. I remember doing the same thing for 19 years, doing lessons, the same monotonous. And I kind of fell out of love with baseball.
I
And
see.
during those
Especially
years,
just the way that the world has changed.
Yeah.
Yes.
And kids used to just play one sport. Now they're in 5 different sports.
Okay.
well, the
So-
opposite. I used to play 5 sports. Now it's one sport. And it's
Yeah.
everything. Everybody thinks the kid's going to be a major leaguer. Let's be honest. As soon as the kids are born,
Okay.
kid's going to be a
and
professional.
It's not.
I'm
that-
a realist.
Not that way, huh?
I'm only 5'7", 5'8". I made it to a level that not a lot of people make. I would think that people would listen to me like this is what hard work that you have to put in
Why?
to
For
get there.
baseball, there's height too requirements?
Oh yeah, baseball they look for
Yeah.
massive, 6'4",
Weight,
6'3".
height, Yeah.
In
100
baseball?
Strength. Yeah, because it's all about the
strength and big
strength.
guys. It's very rare you see a guy my size. You have maybe 2 in the big leagues right now. Marcus,
Really?
Yeah,
That's
3
that's
guys.
interesting. That's something
Yeah.
new. I
You
learned.
don't think
so-
about unless you're in the industry.
Yeah, it was a tough
Yeah.
road, but it taught me how to be competitive, how to build a team. Taught me a
Okay.
lot of things in life.
Well, listen. That should show you. Yourself that you must have had a special, talent
At
to
that
be
time,
able
yeah.
to have gone that far, knowing that it's very limited. I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people always told me you're never gonna get there, you're never gonna, but you just try to prove
Okay.
people wrong, and
Right, and you
know, I made
did,
it-
right?
Yeah, made it to a level, and that's great. But that part of my life, I always say, now that part of my life is
Okay.
over. So what do I do next? Right now, it's like reinventing ourselves with Gotham. We're
Yeah.
reinventing myself at 51 years old. But
It's never too late.
about a couple of years, about 12
True,
years ago,
true.
I took her to a haunted house. I said, "Wow, that haunted house was terrible. I could do better than that."
Okay.
And I met a guy that had a haunted house, and he needed a place to find home, and we partnered up.
Okay.
We did this whole thing together, and then we got the numbers from like say 2,000 people to 7,000 people. Then the guy went and opened up another haunt without telling me.
Oh.
So we used to be Chambers of Horrors.
Yeah.
Okay, you know,
Little
those kind of
crazy.
people, let's not even get into it, but
It's typical of today's world.
Yeah.
It's
you
just,
know, it's like you can't trust
it's
nobody,
crazy.
I
you
know.
know?
It's tough.
we
It's
start
tough.
building our haunt. We start thinking about the haunt for the following year in November. As soon as the haunt ends, you're thinking about the next year. This guy tells me in June, July, oh, I got to talk to you. I'm opening up another haunt. What? So he thinks he's going to ride off the coattails, use the name. And
Of,
so I ended up squashing that.
you know, I can't,
I changed it to Chambers of Hell.
which is
Started-
going to be 10 times better. Watch.
Yeah.
Well, it will be.
And it has been.
It has been, absolutely.
The
The
plan
way,
is to be number one in the country.
We're number one in New York.
no, it is so unbelievable. So you went from having baseball.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, if you, from the top of your head, like looking at this place, how big, what is that, like 20,000,
33,000 square feet.
33,
Yeah.
33,000 square feet. It's a monster.
I mean, I'm not good at, square
That
feet
was
and stuff, but that
close,
was
though.
not that bad, right on 20.
I
pretty
was
good.
thinking
It's pretty good
50. I'm
guess.
so off.
Yeah. It's a good guess.
That is an immense type of space. So you had the idea. Okay, so you started off, blah, 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 didn't go so
All right,
well.
so we
So
start
now,
doing the pop-up haunt, say, in October.
Yeah.
We knock it down. Now, I'm going to keep it up
so you were doing this for how long?
Probably 8 years.
About 8 or 9
Like
years.
like taking it down
Yeah,
and
yeah,
doing
and
everything.
rebuilding it.
8, 9 years.
I
ago.
remember like once October was over, we had to get it all down and ready for baseball January 1st.
January 1st had to be
Because
cleared
that's
out
our
and gone.
busy season for baseball is the winter because we're
Every
indoors.
screw, nail, anything on the floor
Everything
because you don't
has
want
to
a
be
kid to
taken
get hurt.
out.
Like,
Yes, absolutely.
it was
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
And then baseball season starts, and boom, in January it's just packed inside. And then as soon as it quiets down a little bit in June, we start building again. So it
Yeah.
became a lot.
But you know what's so funny? You say that in June. Wouldn't you think that June would be more because kids are off from school?
They're all
and
They're
there's more-
outside.
They're all outside
Not
playing. They have
indoors.
games every night. They're
We're
not
in a
indoors.
warehouse. We don't have AC in the back,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay. I think
They'd
there's more
rather be
something to
No,
outside.
it's
do.
the opposite.
Or
The winter is the
Yeah.
training. That's where you
Oh,
make your money.
okay.
So in the summer
Mhm.
you die. So it was like, what do you do? So you know what? Let's try a haunted house. And that's how that happened.
okay.
But then we had a gym in the front for the baseball players. Every gym guy that came in kept failing. Boss, can we use this room for the haunt? I'm like, yeah, for 1 year, but then I'm going to rent it out. And they're like, well, what about for T-shirts and stuff? I said, well, you're not going to sell $20,000 in T-shirts.
Right.
So anyway, I go home that night. I'm sitting there like, what could I do? I'm like, you know what? What if I could buy some speakers? I love house music. I'm a guy that used to
Uh-huh.
go out all the time after
Yes, we all
baseball.
do, of
I love the
course.
nightlife. It's like, maybe I could do a room with some music in here. Then I talked to the kid, Rob, that works for me. Hey, Rob, you do plays, right? You think you can do a couple plays? And now I'm thinking into plays. Now I'm just thinking of how you can generate money for this room.
Yeah.
Little by little, there's a stage. Now this room turns into, it almost looks like a nightclub now.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
it's a great event
But it
space
could
where
be
I can do
anything.
anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Then she's on the other side working every day. We got another little gym over there and an office space. I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. She said, what are you thinking? I'm like, I think I'm going to knock down that wall right there. I took a hammer by myself and one day knocked down that
Be like,
When
whole
he has
wall with
something
a
in
single-
his
with
head,
a
I knew
single
it.
hammer.
I knew that we were getting into a mess.
And that was, I think that was like August 15th. And I had to be open by October. I had to be open by
Yeah.
September 22nd at this time.
Wow.
I had the whole room transformed, painted black, and into like this
And it was
gothic.
a baseball waiting
lounge.
lobby and a gym transformed into a haunted house waiting area and VIP,
A
really.
VIP
it was a
lounge
VIP
area.
area.
So was
Yeah.
that chaotic?
It's always chaotic. with
I
us.
I mean,
it's
you're
really
just
cool.
thinking about
yeah.
wait. I mean, it's like when they ask me, doing music. When I do my music, oh, you're a singer, you're recording. So what type of music do you do? What genre? I'm like, I don't have a specific genre. Like I just like it all. I just do it all,
Yeah.
and like whatever comes. If one works, the other ones I like.
Exactly,
I don't have
yeah.
something specific that I can tell you because I'm versatile. I like
Yeah, you
different
love all
things,
music, you're-
So here you are. You have
A jack of all trades.
baseball, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you should have tried baseball and together.
We
like
did.
We tried.
Oh, you
We
did?
did it
We
for
did.
a while and we just got so many
Complaints.
Complaints? Okay.
the kids, the mix of the kids and the horror just didn't
go. Well,
it
you would say, well,
clashed.
the
I
kids are
know.
the ones that love that.
It's the parents. The
Hmm.
parents didn't want the kids seeing it.
Well, if
Gargoyles.
my kids were that, I would have supported
The
them.
gargoyles were a problem. The
gargoyles.
The gargoyles.
Yeah.
They got to move the gargoyles. Then it became the
Yeah.
coffin, which the coffin I could see, but I have a nice sign that says "Till Death Do Us Party."
It
It's a
kind
really
of fits
cool
the
little
whole.
spot.
It's a
It
photo
fits the
op.
theme.
It's, you know,
Gotta cover that every
harmless
time they walk
and-
Could
in.
even come up with some zombie baseball players.
I
come out and
know.
would have made it. You know what? You lame parents. I'm sorry. I don't know who you are, but you're lame. But that sounds like a journey in itself from
Yeah.
where you
This whole
where
thing
you
is-
started.
this whole
It's
thing has
been, and
a
it's
journey.
still going. So the venue, which we call the venue, was CrossFit at one time, and then it was Rise Fitness, and then COVID hit,
Yes.
and then we were throwing parties at our house a lot. We have friends that are DJs, so we kind of just got into like, why don't we just turn the gym into an event space? We
Right.
can do anything. We can have our own parties. We can have our friends DJ, and then
At
that
your
just
home.
No, this is at the venue.
This
Oh,
is
at the
venue. We
venue.
started at the
venue.
home.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay,
started
okay.
We used to
at
have like
home.
20 to 40 friends come over the house.
Mhm.
Okay.
And my DJ playing in the room. We had the lights, and
Yeah.
it was a cool vibe in there. And we used to call it the Dirty Den.
Yeah.
So we were
The
coming up with a
Dirty
name for the place. We were like, oh, we call it the Dirty Den.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
call it
Well, if
that.
it works, you
Or
know.
Dirty Beats, you know. But then
Yeah.
that's how it came
But
over
that's
to
how
this
it
spot.
became into a venue space.
Okay.
And then first we were Open Stage Works, and we just
Yeah,
it didn't
drive
fit
the name. The
theme.
name wasn't
And
going.
then we just kept going back and forth, and it's like we are goth with the haunted house, but we could fit any type of genre or person, really. You
Yes,
know,
I
any
definitely-
category.
Definitely, because I was there not too long ago for actually the
gala.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
gala, and it's like a
Gotham
transformation in
City.
itself. It's like, you know, when you have like one room and you spin it, and then there's like another, you know,
Yeah.
it's already done, and then by the next event you spin it, and it's, you know, it's
They're
like,
like set production.
yeah,
set designs.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think you
it's-
you actually did a couple things with us. You did Escape the Haunt.
Well, yeah. You,
So I-
A
you
while
did.
ago. You did. I think last
You
year you
know-
did Escape the Haunt.
you know, thanks to my friend Lulu.
She
You
dragged
know,
you.
First of all, she didn't even tell me that this is what we're doing. She said, I want you to go somewhere with me. I was like, okay. She's like, no, please, like, come with. I need you to come. I was like, well, you're my friend. Okay. You want me to, like, I have no, I'm thinking shopping. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking go dinner. So I don't
Like a
know.
drink, maybe.
So maybe she gets me in the car and she looks at me. She's like, I didn't want to tell you because I'm afraid you're going to say no. But this, and I'm like, of course, like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, you looked
Whatever.
pissed that night when you walked in.
I wasn't pissed. I was just like, she caught me off guard because he
Yeah.
hadn't even dressed properly. Like, I think,
Yeah.
that's
I
why
think
he
more
got me. This is
surprised.
why the monster got me, because I wasn't prepared. I got caught. But it was an experience in itself. So that was called what?
That was Escape the Haunt.
Escape the Horn. So can we give a little background what this is? I wish I had the video. You know what? It replays in my head. So Escape the Horn is like you have a virtual room, like different setup.
So it's one
yeah.
of the rooms in our haunted house. So
And you
we
still have
three.
that?
Yes. So we
Okay.
have that going on basically I think daily.
Yeah, you can
You
do it
can
anytime.
book, yeah, you can book
Okay.
your time online. And basically it's an escape room in the room of our haunted house. And it's really, I think, any room
No,
that
we put in Escape the Haunt is about 6 rooms.
okay,
So
six
you
rooms.
go to get to the other room, you got to get the key. There's a mangler
You
coming
know-
after you. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
At first I was just and then I just felt like this thing became real, that it was really coming to get me, and I really had to hide, and you had to hide in these different rooms,
Oh my
and
god.
then you had to be quiet,
Oh,
and
you
then
did
I'm
the one
craw-
with the
they,
mangler.
they crawling on the floor, my friends, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
I'm
gosh,
trying to
yeah.
hide behind a curtain. They're coming. I'm like, get away from here. There's so many people here.
This is why it's so
Yeah.
hard to get this place going as Gotham,
Ah.
because we just went from a gala you came to.
You want to know how he
And now you're
got me?
talking about
No,
crawling
can
on
I
the floor.
just tell you? I was hiding behind the curtain. So
Oh my
you
god.
didn't breathe, and I'm trying not to breathe. I'm like, so this is me thinking, if I crouch
Oh
down,
my god.
when he's trying to,
Yeah.
he won't
He won't touch
see.
you.
And what happens? Because I'm like this, my elbow sticking out, and when he passed by, he felt it.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I mean, I felt like I was in a horror movie myself, like I was the
Mhm.
star.
so your
like-
adrenaline was going.
Yes,
So it
I
was,
was
an
like,
experience.
why me? Everybody ruined it for me because I was by myself quietly. You would never have known that I was there.
This is-
But
Yeah.
it was definitely an experience, and I
Yeah.
definitely loved
but the
that.
key word of that is that it was an immersive experience.
It was,
Yeah.
That's what
and
we're
it's not something that I expected, because like I had said before, I'm not so like I don't watch the Jasons and the Texas.
Yeah.
I'm not in. I think I mentioned to you. I'm more like a paranormal type.
Yes, it's more
that-
spiritual than like
more-
gory.
yes.
Yeah.
She
So-
would love the Feast of Spirits.
Oh boy,
of
what we
Spirits.
what
I
we
didn't think
have.
about telling her that today.
Yeah. Well, now you know she likes the paranormal.
That's
I got something for you that.
Oh boy,
this
who's
is-
in
Yeah.
it with me? Anybody watching? Who's in it? With
Yeah.
Bobby, are you in it with me?
This is a
He's gonna have
this
to.
is a great experience. So
I love it.
we do immersive experiences. One we have is called Mangled, which is tomorrow night. It's a full contact experience.
Okay, so this is
This is not the one that
This
you were
is not
gonna
the
like.
one that you're gonna like, but I'm just gonna get right into
okay,
it.
but this is
So-
in the same location
Yeah,
where we
yeah.
have
this is
to
all
run
the
through.
different stuff we do.
Okay.
So one show is full contact. This is where people want to get tied up. They want to get gagged. They want to get bagged. They want to get whipped. Like it's
They want to and they
It's-
like
and
it.
they like
Wait, who are these people? Who are
well,
these people?
for the guys
I
out
don't
there.
know.
for the
I
guys
know.
out there,
Yeah.
you don't need to be a statistician for this, and you'll figure it out quick. We had 20 women in the last show. There was 56 total. 20 of them were women. Listen to my
That-
numbers.
Yeah, that.
So the first girl that I went up to and
If I don't,
Gagged
any of my
her.
friends are going to. I gotta find out now. Now you got that. Continue.
the first girl I walk up, she's talking. You're not supposed to talk. Strict, quiet. It's very weird in the room. These people are walking around. We creep you out. I took that gag out. I put it up, whipped it around her mouth. She went, and I went,
Oh
holy shit.
my
The
God.
one behind her goes, oh my God, I hope they do that to me.
No, this
Then-
is
Yeah.
insane. No?
16 out of 20.
Yeah.
16 out of 20 wanted it, and they wanted more.
Wow.
I asked everybody when they came out, how did you like it? I wish they would have did a little more, because we gotta find that line. You can't go. Yeah.
What,
It's much.
The women are
It's
freaks,
it's a
yeah.
lot.
women.
Well, it's a
any of
great
my-
way
Any of my
for
friend.
men
Any of my
to meet
friends.
to meet women. Actually, it's a new.
But just
dating
but
thing.
imagine that. I mean, that is very interesting. That is. I mean, who thought of that?
We
Not
all-
me.
Uh,
Not me.
have a-
It's like,
I see
I
you
didn't
looking
think- I
at
don't
me.
wanna be
Not
gagged
me.
and bound.
have a creator, and then we throw
But,
stuff
yeah.
around, and that's one of the shows. We're gonna get
Okay.
to yours. The
This is
sec-
really under our haunted house.
this
Now
is
let
one
me
of
ask
the
you a
famous
question.
side.
So
Yeah.
is something like this? Do you have like a age limit to it? Is there
Yes.
something like
The
a
sign a waiver.
Yeah,
waivers
so
and stuff like that?
we-
That
Really try to separate. Gotham has more of like the all ages, but more kids.
Okay.
Not scary, like G-rated. And then Chambers of Hell is more of like your Krampus, spooky. We have
Okay.
a Christmas haunted house and all of what he's talking about. That's
Right.
all under Chambers.
okay.
Yeah, it's a crazy space that we have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to hear, some parents.
Yeah, you don't want
they're
a kid's
going
party
you know,
and
they
then,
think right.
yeah,
like, no,
someone
I heard that
bloody
place,
is
and
coming
then
up.
try to get you in trouble or something by
Yeah,
saying,
well, that's
you know,
right with the
well,
baseball too. It's like still
Yeah.
that weird line,
Right.
but I think we're gonna be fine with that. So the
like
second
one of
show,
those stickers, adult,
Yeah.
themes or something like that.
Yeah.
Beware, you know.
she's been trying to really separate the two. She's been doing
Yeah.
a good job at that. But
Sounds amazing. Sounds so interesting and amazing that
like I know you said you like more of the paranormal, but for the thriller, for one that's not full contact, it's another show. It's like a theatrical play. You come in, you watch a video about 5 serial killers. It's a 3-minute video on each one of their background, so you'll know who
Okay.
they are. Then we release you into the haunt. There's only 25 tickets. We put you into the haunt, and you get free roam. So you can go
with
inside.
different people that
with
you don't
different
know. You
people
don't know them.
You
Nope,
do
you
not
just
know
go
them.
in and out of rooms and you roam. And in that haunted house, you can experience those 5 serial killers, 5 victims, and 1 ghost. And you have the option of following and hanging out with a serial killer and watching him go through his whole ritual, or helping a victim.
Hmm.
So and you can come in to that show probably 12 to 15 times and get a different experience because it's all just
Sounds
It's
so mind
crazy,
blowing.
right?
That sounds
is.
so
You want to
mind
talk about
blowing.
anxiety. Imagine walking into a haunt, you don't know anybody, you don't know where anything is, and the victim
that-
says
you
to you,
know,
go
I
get the
think-
key.
I think you have to have a pretty much like that type of mindset and that creativity in your head, and to want to like me, myself, and I'll just stand there like looking at people like, don't come near me, don't touch me. I will kill like
Well, that's what it is. Certain
but-
people like
Yeah.
really want to they think they know the storyline. Like, oh, the storyline was great. I'm like, what was the storyline? And they tell you, and you're like,
Some people really
They
figure
really
out.
do get into
Really,
this.
yeah.
You
Like
couldn't
the
believe.
end of-
I can't believe it. I'm in shock.
Yeah.
Well, listen, this is amazing, and we're gonna continue talking more with Matt and Angela from Gotham. So we're just gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna watch some videos.
I'll get into the paranormal one.
All right. Is everybody having a good time tonight or what? That's what I thought.
Alrighty, so here we are. Oh my God, this is super amazing. Here I am with the one and only Matt from Gotham. How you doing today?
What's up?
I am so excited to see what is going on in here. I'm already scared. So
Setting up for Christmas right now. For
Christmas.
Krampus.
Oh,
Krampus, an evil Christmas.
evil Christmas. That's so exciting. Is that who he is?
So this is the front of the haunt. This is the first spot you would go into.
Okay.
Now it used to be our logo years back, but now we had that at the front of the building, but now we brought it inside.
Okay.
And then we're going to go to New Orleans right now. So if you
We
want,
are going to New Orleans. Let's go.
I'll let you go in front of me.
Wow. This is
pretty
super
cool.
amazing. Yes.
And then when the lights are off and the candles are on and the certain, the lights are all done up, it's a different view in this room. It's totally different. Then you put a couple actors in here, and then it gets fun.
This is great. I love it.
Keep going this
Oh my God. Sometimes.
Look at outside here.
Wow, look at this. This is super amazing.
This is the beginning of haunt number 2, which is an underground cave system. And this way. This is the elevator.
Wow.
This elevator.
Okay. And where are we?
So now you're in the cave system. So
The
at night,
cave,
obviously, it's
yeah.
really dark in here. This whole haunt we do in the pitch dark. So
This
we
is something like Resident Evil.
I guess you could say something like that, yeah. So we handmade this, by the way. It's huge.
Really?
It's on a mechanism in there. And then when you go around to that other side,
Look at the detail on this wall. Look at this.
yes.
I feel like I'm sorry.
Feels like you're in a cave.
Architectural underground findings that I'm discovering.
So
Whoa.
this is the front of this block, and this piece in here comes flying out, pops out. So you go flying against that wall.
Wow. We lost a couple of workers here, huh? Oh. Okay. Through the guts.
Go that way.
Oh my goodness, how amazing is this place? Everyone, are you watching? I want to see everybody's comments. Come on Facebook, join me on this chat as I'm here talking to Matt and Angela of Gotham. Guys, it is insane. I wish I could have shown every single, I mean, it was more, what, like 15, 20 minutes of a tour, just getting through there. Like,
And that's with the no actors.
Yeah, imagine 51 people jumping out of you.
that is insane. Like, honestly, like, I said it, it's like a Universal Studios experience. Like
That's what-
that.
that's
Yeah.
the goal.
So as we went through some of the rooms there, like, who comes up with the ideas to have to do that? And the most amazing and fascinating part is the detail. You know, it's not just like, oh, let's just put posters or let's just put some dummies or like it's actual, like
very
it's like
detailed.
movie quality
Realism.
props and the decor, the details. Like, did you know you had this in you? Like,
No.
So
I just learned it over the years. Like first year we did it, we had one big speaker over the whole place, just screaming heavy metal music. Then I'm like, yeah, we need sounds in the room. Then it became like maybe 10 rooms had sound. Now I went crazy this year. I think I have 51 speakers, and there's a speaker in every single room because the sound is like the finishing touch of immersing you in that experience. Like if you walk through that again, I would love for you to come through for Krampus.
Oh no, I'm definitely, like I said, I'm more because of the visual of it. I love, I don't like the experience of being haunted and like no, I don't like that part. But I did love the visuals in each room, especially that New Orleans room.
Really taking you back into feeling that you're there.
And it's just the thing that the space that you're in and the way that it was created, that maze and the whole, it is super amazing. I have to say, guys, like that is one of the few places
people don't realize it.
I don't think
A lot of work.
People think haunted house. You think crooked walls, throw crap on the wall. That's it.
Right.
The amount of detail, like you said, that's in there, that goes into the lighting, like each pinpoint spotted light. Like I got to take you through for a tour at night where we shut the lights off.
I'm taking
Nobody
Richie
will
with
be
me.
in
No
No actors. I'll just put all the sounds on for you.
Right before we open.
So you can see.
You're coming and I'm right behind you.
Yes, I'll come in.
You walk through Bourbon Street, you have jazz music playing. You have the smell. We have coffee smell in that area. So
speaking of, and that was another thing, right?
See.
Even down to the touch of the smell
Russell.
of each room. It was
I know.
insane. It's like
Sulfur.
it made you feel like it's like, oh my God, like the corpses down to the
floors.
I know.
The floors,
the floor. Oh my gosh! What
She went
about
to the
like
mushy floor?
when you saw the blood on the floor? Did you think that you were stepping
yes,
in real blood?
look at us, but I had to
Yeah.
taste like it was like I said, it was an experience. Like just visually alone, it was very movie like.
That's Oscar Gonzalez. That's the designer Oscar Gonzalez. He's
Oscar. Shout out to Oscar Gonzalez.
amazing. And then I have my
He's
partner,
amazing.
Rob Frankenberg, who's my partner with The Haunt. The guy's mind is just
It is incredible.
It's unbelievable.
wild.
Yeah, but I know that aside from that also, so you also rent a space, for anybody who would like to have private events, right?
Yes, so we rent it for galas, sweet 16s, bar mitzvahs. We do our own kids parties. We do one of the most popular kids parties that we do, which you'll love, is a pop star karaoke party.
Okay.
So in the venue that you showed towards the end, we have the stage set up, the spotlight on. They pick up like whatever karaoke songs they want. We have a girl that's doing Britney Spears in a couple weeks. So it's going to be a complete Britney Spears karaoke party.
So it's just Britney Spears
All
songs.
Britney Spears songs. And they get to sing on the video board. The lyrics are there.
Okay.
It's really, really cute.
Yes, because so aside from that, you also do something that really fascinating. And I said, when you have this, I have to be there. And I try to show a video of it, but it was like a quick video and I couldn't really capture the whole thing. But you did an amazing setup of the Family Feud.
Yes. Oh
That was
great event.
I am
was
there.
really fun.
Like
Yes.
I am there. Me and Javi are always like we watch Family Feud and we love. That's one of our most
We want to do an
favorite
adult,
shows,
like X-rated
Like,
one, just a
yeah.
real raunchy, funny.
Yeah, but that
Funny.
one alone, just to, just to
It's
pretend like
fun and
you're
it's
in the
different.
show itself. You know how
Yeah.
you always watch it. It's like, how do you get on there? I want to be on the show. Like
Yeah.
I know all the answers. I'll be, And then once you get up there, you know,
You
even
freeze, and
then
then you're
freeze.
like, oh my gosh, yeah.
But even
Right.
aside from that, I think you did something with like a bingo night as well, right?
We did bingo. We
You
did a
did
bingo
bingo.
fundraiser. So we work with the League of Yes, which is a nonprofit organization for special needs kids.
Okay.
So we
Wonderful.
teach them basketball and baseball. So we have our Suffolk team. So it's Suffolk East. They're more high functioning, the kids. So it's really just him and I, and we have like 2 or 3 volunteers.
Okay.
And we did a bingo fundraiser for them. We just did their breakfast with Santa, which was it was like just
Yeah, I saw that. As a
amazing.
matter of fact, I think Bobby, I think we have that video. Can we show that?
Next ball, B7. B as in boy, in case you didn't know. B. B7. B7. B7.
That was amazing. That is, it's just to know that your space, your event space is not, it's like so versatile, so many things. Like you just, I think that whatever anybody has in mind to do, like, is it something, is it something, it's like write it down and you just come up with the idea? Like
whatever you can think of.
We like sat down when we first did this, we sat down and it was just like pages and pages of like just endless themes, endless things we could do.
Do you have any sort of background and any kind of like, you know, set designing or design
Not
or,
really.
or
Like
illustration or anything that kind of like, you know, incorporates while you do this down? It's just like a hidden talent that you never knew you had.
Yeah, it's kind of just within us.
Yeah.
You know, we just love to do it, and
it's pretty wild.
It's
So before all this came along, were you the type to dress up all the time for Halloween and all that? So this is how you got some.
I always dress up for Halloween. I always went out for Halloween. I loved it.
Okay.
Like I think the first year we dated, I finally got him like to dress up for the first time
So
and
you
actually
were the one
go
who brought out
out.
the beast in him.
I
huh?
did, and it was actually it was
Club Aura.
Halloween night.
It snowed.
Snowstorm.
On
Like,
Halloween night.
Oh my gosh, that was probably like 12
Club
years
Aura,
ago,
yeah,
so
a long
long
time
ago.
ago.
But yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So I think I
And you've been
probably
dressing up
screwed
ever
up.
since, haven't you?
Now he loves to be.
You know what's funny? The first 2 years I watched The Haunt, I'm sitting there and I'm watching the door work and I'm watching the amount of people they're putting in and how slow. I'm like, man, they could be doing so much better. I was like, put some makeup on me. Let's go. Now I dress up and I'm
dressed up
in the trenches.
Yeah.
Well, listen, that is amazing because aside from that, also I know that you also have for now New Year's, right? You have
we have an immersive Gatsby New Year's Eve party. So basically, we're going to immerse you into Gatsby era. All the staff is going to be theatrical actors. They're going to do live skits, live acts throughout the night.
Can we put up that flyer, Bobby? We have a flyer for the Gatsby, I believe, for the New Year's.
So that'll be.
There we go.
That's going to be our first big
first
theme
really
party that
big,
we're throwing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our goal is to really do one big theme party a month. I would like to do different eras per month. We're kind of like going back and forth with what kind of theme we want to do.
Disco's next.
He wants to do disco.
Cowboy boots.
Cowboy boots?
Yes.
You want to do cowboy theme?
Okay.
We should do-
Cowboy.
Yeah, we should do back in the.
Do we know enough
Country
people that have
time?
country like country?
Oh my God. You know what? I've never been into country, but I've been wanting to do like you know, to dance the inline dance.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to, you know, I've been
Line dancing.
but I never
yeah.
did. But I do own a very pair of nice boots.
Okay, so we'll
She's
throw a
using that,
cowboy.
so she-
Yeah,
We'll
so
throw
we'll
a
throw
nice
a
people
night
wear
so
your
you can
boots.
use your boots.
Oh my God, it could be like in honor of me, my name, Linda Lynn, Cowboy Night, Cowboys and Indians. Woo. But absolutely, you know, Jesus Christ, is it already about that time? Look, see what happens when time.
Do you have 2 seconds for your
Yes,
little thing?
absolutely, yeah.
All right,
Because
Feast of Spirits.
Feast of Spirits.
What do you get from the name of that? Anything? Can you pull anything out of that?
Yeah, spirits.
Okay.
Spirits.
You come into the Wonder
Thank-
Lounge side.
I have enough of those coming.
You meet
into
the
my
guests
life.
that you're going to sleep. You're going to have dinner with. There's
Okay.
16 guests at max, 8 per table. You meet your guests. Everybody mingles.
Are they real?
They're real.
They're,
okay.
Yeah, they're real.
Then you go into the room. There's 2 tables set up. The chef comes out. He's blind, and he's a cannibal. So he's going to be your chef for the night.
This is great.
You watch a quick video. You put your blindfolds
Blindfold.
on. Shut the lights off. He summons the spirits, and during your dinner, the spirits different things go on around the room.
So
The
it's basically
violinist, the
dinner in the
pianist,
dark,
dinner in the dark.
and you
and
have
then
to
you
eat with your hands.
Is anybody listening to this? Is anybody, I mean, no, I need somebody to do this first because no, I cannot. Don't give me the element of surprise. I cannot.
I
You will
know.
love
I
it.
cannot take it because I will cringe and I will scream and no.
It's amazing. I'm
It
telling
sounds
you.
You would like
amazing.
it.
Paranormal.
Yeah.
It's right up your alley.
All right,
Somebody
you know-
might climb across the table while you're eating.
Yeah.
This is not happening. It's not happening. I don't know how you come up with these things, but it's totally amazing. And I am so happy, and I hope that you have much, success in this. And
Thank you.
Thank
I
you
believe
so
we have
much.
Bobby, we have a flyer of the dates, right? We have some dates that if you can quickly run us through exactly what are the events that are upcoming and what they are.
Well, this Sunday is Pictures with Santa.
Yes, but
not
Saturday,
true?
no, it is.
Okay.
Saturday, we have an immersive movie experience. So, Nightmare on Elm Street.
No,
I'm
Nightmare
so, oh
on
my
Elm
gosh.
Street.
I'm thinking
December
Nightmare
one.
on Elm Street. Nightmare
Nightmare Before
Before
Christmas.
The
Christmas.
Nightmare. Okay, I love that movie.
So we have Jack on Stilts coming for a photo op, a meet and greet. We have Sally coming.
Oh.
Yep, we have 2
shit.
different events, one for all ages and kids, and then the nighttime one's 21 and over.
Okay.
And
Open
then
bar.
Sunday, we have Breakfast with Santa. Well, really, a Santa's Carnival. So Santa's Christmas Carnival and photos. So you can get your photos with Santa. And then we transform the venue into a winter wonderland. And we have all Christmas themed carnival games for the kids,
Wow.
which is really cute. We
This-
have like blow up bowling for them.
bowling.
Yeah, elf bowling, snowball fights, just really cute things that they could do.
it would, you know how long it would take me just to think of one theme and how to even come about it and how you
I
just
know.
come
Oh,
up
this
like
one's crazy.
It's hard. It's
We come up with a
hard,
theme.
yeah.
I'll do a little bit
hard.
of
That
the
doesn't
room.
look like hard to me. Look how many things like
Well,
that seems like
it's
you have to.
easy.
That is like a talent itself.
I know it's easy to come up with it. It's just hard to like get it all out there because I have so much that I just want to do, and then it's like I don't have enough
How do you
days
get it
and
to the
enough
people?
time.
That is
and
incredible.
It's, yeah.
So I'm assuming that you do this on a full-time basis.
Yes.
No,
So this-
Yeah. This
of-
is our baby.
This is your baby. And
Yeah.
listen, your baby is amazing.
Thank
It is
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
And I can't wait. I want you to tell everybody where exactly is it located. What are your social media handles, if anything? How can they book? Let them all know because this is an experience. This is a must. So everybody must know about this place.
Yes. So Gotham is gothamli.com. You could see anything on their upcoming events, really just for the kids events
Okay.
and the non-spooky events. It would be on Gotham. You could book your gala tickets on there as well. And then your Krampus, haunted house, anything that's horror would be under Chambers of Hell. We're
Chambersofhell.com.
chambersofhell.com. We're located 1745 Express Drive, North Hauppauge. We just painted the building black.
You know what? I did see
You
that.
noticed
And
that,
yes, I love that.
The first time
Thank
you're there,
you,
it was
yeah.
white.
Yes, I don't remember what it was first time, but
It was-
I
yeah,
even
it
took a
was a
picture
cement.
of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bobby, is similar to what we did here in the store in
Yes.
this building here.
Yeah.
It just gives it that black, just kind of
and
gives
it's
it
just
like
so like
Black is
you would
in
think
red.
it's black,
new
right?
and,
Just to think
like,
it's black, or it must be
nice.
black, like, but it just actually gives it like it gives it
it gives
depth,
it life.
Yeah,
You know.
it's black, but it gives it life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, it
exactly.
My
did look-
landlord fought me on that one.
Oh.
You ain't painting that building. I said, okay. I painted it. And I saw him another time. I saw the
And
building.
now
I'm
he
like,
loves
It looks
it.
nice,
Nice,
yeah,
isn't it?
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I couldn't admit it, but
That
it
is
looks good. I think it kind of made us a venue now.
I think it
Before we
really
were
was
lost.
the finishing touch.
Yeah.
You know, we were struggling with, I think, what our personality as a business
Mm-hmm.
was because we, again, are just everywhere
right.
in so many different directions. And I think that, and the name really just kind of was like the icing on the cake.
There's a little bit of darkness, the mystique of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not only that, just before we have a couple of more minutes before we say goodbye. Which is so sad, right? Because
It
it's like
is.
time flies when you're having fun.
Oh
Like
my gosh,
literally,
yeah,
like
for
it
sure.
just goes so fast,
yeah.
and you would think. But what is really cool also about the events and all the themes and everything you do is that people will probably think, oh, when you hear the horror and you hear this, for Halloween, oh, it's perfect and all that. But you actually incorporate that for almost like every holiday. you know?
Yeah.
And I remember you were doing something like a Bloody Valentine.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a
You
big
know,
show.
So we're-
and then
Yep.
you do, you know,
The
so
Easter. Yeah,
Yeah.
Haunted Easter.
We even do a Star Wars haunt. We
Star
ended
Wars
it in May is the last haunt before we redo all the rooms again for the following year.
The Banshee Butcher was the one for St. Patty's Day.
Yeah,
so wait a
every
second.
month.
So now you have to redecorate everything.
Oh, everything. Yeah. Well, this
Well,
was.
it's not
we
everything, and the haunt
usually do. We usually
we
do.
don't use all 3 haunts.
but-
We use maybe 2 haunts or 1 haunt. It
Yeah.
depends on the show.
Okay,
Valentine's,
that's
we
a
always
lot
use one.
to try
It's
and
a- it's a
lot.
redo. And,
It's
and
a
Yeah,
I mean,
lot.
like
but
we're
if that
painting
was,
walls.
but if that was
we're-
good, like why would you change if it's
Because
good?
we want to give you a different experience.
You don't wanna see
You
the
don't
same
want to
thing all
come
the
back
time.
and see the same thing all the time. You want to just feel like you weren't here before. You know, so we really
And that's
try
what
to
we're known for,
capture
I think.
that.
your,
yeah.
your brain really must be
It's
really
nonstop.
working
Oh my-
overtime.
it's
Like that's a
overtime.
We
lot.
already
That even
have-
makes me
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Next year's haunt is already planned.
Yeah.
Costumes, everything's already done.
Yeah.
We know exactly what we're doing.
oh my god.
Next year, I think we're doing Salem witch trials or
Uh-huh.
London.
Bobby,
So-
are we going to tend to one of the haunted? I'm gonna take Bobby. Bobby, we're going.
He'll
Let's
like
go.
it.
Don't be scared to be a chicken and be hiding
Oh,
behind me and
please.
stuff like
Look who's
that.
talking.
You know
Look
he
who's
will.
talking.
Every man
got-
did
no.
that.
I'll follow you.
Okay, you follow me. We're gonna be following each other. No, you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first.
Sounds like Amy.
Every couple that comes in, every male actually puts their girlfriend in front of them. I'm not even kidding. It's so funny.
Well,
That's true.
listen, I have to say that once again, thank you so much
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for having us.
Thank you for
being
having
here.
us.
You know, I'm so happy that I'm able to. You know what's so funny? Very quickly that that usually my show, you know, for those who know, at my second half, I have a segment called What Now, right? Which is usually I speak on, you know, things that are trending, and we kind of go off on those topics and stuff like that. This show with you guys as guests was so fun filled and so much content that I didn't even have time. Like there's no time to talk about anything else.
I know.
Because even with that, we still can go on and talking about
We
all
can.
the other experiences. You know, I wish I could have shown more of the you know, of the video of all the rooms that we had. You know, so
Mhm.
I think you guys are like very, very special. You know.
Thank you.
So I have to say thank you so much for coming through, and you know most definitely that you're gonna see me again, okay?
Yes.
Because now you reeled me in. Now you got me. Now you got me. So thank you, Matt, and thank you, Angela, so much from Gotham for coming through and chit-chatting and letting us know how amazing your space event is.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much.
having us.
Oh my goodness. So there you have it. Everybody, please, you must the flyer is on my page, it's also on my story. Go check them out, go follow them, buy tickets. It's an amazing, amazing experience. You won't regret it. And that's it. And I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in every week on Could Be UTV with your girl Linda Lynn. I appreciate you guys so much. Just remember to share the video. We are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we're on Twitter, we're on Twitch, we're on Roku, and now we are Optimum on Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. on channel 115. So there's absolutely no excuse whatsoever why you didn't watch the show, especially this show. So I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Los quiero mucho. Mwah. Muchos besos. I love you guys. And I see you next week. Bye.